Chris Fothergill-Brown is all about food. His YouTube channel is growing in leaps and bounds. Give it a subscribe. Give it a watch. The content is so fun. It's youtube.com/that'srankin. Chris, congratulations. I know a lot of local food businesses are really appreciating the extra little nod that you're giving them. Golden Fries we talked about last week. We're pretty excited to hear that you had talked about them on the show. So just hats off to you for using this segment to draw attention to some local restaurants who, of course, have been so hard hit by the pandemic that it's nice to point out where people can give some love.
I'm glad they appreciate it. I was really happy to see the outpouring from Golden Fries last week. I thought that was really nice. But so first of all, happy April Fool's Day to you, John. While it's tempting to tell our listeners about some amazing restaurant that doesn't exist and then cackle like an evil supervillain when they rush out en masse to discover, you know what? Sorry, sucker. That's not a restaurant. That's Milkman's crazy backdoor neighbor. And now she's judging you. But I'm not going to do that.
Ouch.
That would be fun, though. But you know what? In the spirit of April Fools, I think it's heartily apropos to tell you about the Foolish Chicken down on Preston Street.
The Foolish Chicken.
The Foolish Chicken. First and foremost, John, have you ever been there?
Preston Street, yes. The Foolish Chicken, no.
The food there is absolutely incredible. I liken it to an old school barbecue joint where they take their time and do their food the right way.
Okay.
Let's start by talking about their namesake dish, which is the chicken. Sorry. They do it rotisserie style, allowing it to rotate on a spit evenly until it's cooked through before brushing it with a thin layer of barbecue sauce and finishing it over an open fire. Now, I'm typically a dark meat guy because getting chicken breast done right is a precision and a skill that most restaurants simply can't get done right. But here,
snob.
I am a snob when it comes to the white meat.
Okay.
But over here, their white meat chicken is juicy, pulls right apart. It's almost certainly being finished at that perfect 165 degrees before it dries out. They know what they're doing. They also do ribs. You've got your choice of baby backs, or if you want to get really fancy, they've got beef ribs.
Oh, come on.
My recommendation, get the beef ribs if you've never had them before.
Oh, yeah.
Beef ribs are special. They're one of the meatiest cuts you'll ever have in your life. It's like a tough muscle, basically, and it's super well marbled, meaning that chunks of fat are running throughout it, but it's the good kind of fat, the kind of fat that barbecue cooks look for, because when you cook it down at a low temperature, the fat renders down and turns to liquid, and it makes the meat fall apart into an ultra buttery, tender delight. Mm-hmm. Theirs are incredibly impressive and was actually the featured dish when they appeared on diners, drive-ins, and dives with that walking Ed Hardy billboard, Guy Fieri.
Hey, right on.
Yeah, I thought it was great to see a local place, and that was right before the pandemic too that they got featured. So they got in right at the right time, thankfully.
Okay, yes, I remember seeing a little bit of media coverage on that. Okay,
that's right. Yeah,
yeah.
He came to town, I think, in 2019. They have all sorts of other dishes too, and they've got some wonderful side dishes, including some absolutely fantastic cornbread. But there is one more thing I want to bring to your attention.
Sure.
It's going to be difficult with such amazing main courses, but you have to leave room for dessert.
Oh.
The restaurant is owned by a husband and wife team, and Natalie handles all the baking.
Okay.
Her cheesecakes are next level. They have a few available on site. You just have to ask what they are today, but she also sells whole cheesecakes with advanced warning, and she has options that are just overwhelming. She has 33 different cheesecake options that all sound amazing.
33?
33. They've got some of the more common ones that you'd expect, but they have some unusual ones that are absolutely worth trying, including banana split with chocolate sauce, maple bacon, and even a New England apple with cheddar and walnuts, and a white chocolate lime with ginger and coconut base. Like, John, it's amazing what this woman can do. She knows what's up. They're celebrating 15 years in business this year. They moved from their original location on Holland last year to their current home at 424 Preston Street. They're open from Wednesday to Sunday, only at dinner time, so 4 p.m. until close. So check ahead, and you might want to think about making reservations because they are a very popular spot. With everything back open, I imagine that they're getting a lot of traction there. But look, if you're craving just a well-cooked home-style meal, this is a great spot to go.
I think it sounds you can't go wrong. There's so many places on Preston Street that are fantastic, but that sounds like something like I gotta go. like now. Chris Fothergill-Brown, thank you for spotlighting great local restaurants. Get out there and support your local foodies, and Chris Fothergill-Brown's a great place to start. You've got all kinds of great food reviews on your YouTube channel, youtube.com/that'srank.